are again continuing the high school volleyball action between the NUNS Lady Bullpups and the FEU Diliman Lady Baby Tamaraws, who, by the way, the NUNS starting off great in that first two sets. They are now looking to end the match in this third set and ultimately avenge their round one loss against Alimen and the rest of the FE Diliman squad. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at set number 3, and to say that this matchup is thrilling is definitely an understatement, as Lopez from the outside proves to us such thrilling energy in that attack there. And first point in set number 3 goes in favor of FEU Diliman. And CD Ramos this time will serve again for FEU. Again, the first two sets were in favor of NU. And I was talking to Coach Norman a while ago, and she told me that the key adjustment for the players at this point of the season is really their experience. After all, it was their first game in season 86 in which they lost against FE Diliman, and so now that they are halfway through the tournament, they have gained much more experience. Coach Norman told me na, to quote what he said, mas gamay, and they are all the more ready now to face the number 2 seed so far in the tournament. And this has shown in the first two sets here, as that attack by Love Lopez will score for FE Diliman. Let's take a look at this replay there. Love Lopez from behind is still picking up the pace. Again, they are now down by 2 sets. So urgency is really coming in for the Diliman side here. And that goes out. And FE Diliman is now up by 2 points here. That attack by Bien Bansil goes outside as Love Lopez is still serving for FEU. Dailisan will try from the outside. Ramos this time goes to her outside, and that works. Eliza Alimen finally still scoring for the FE Diliman here. Worthy of a replay, this find by Eliza Alimen, adjusting mid-air the speed of her attack. And that works for FE Diliman. Really, the sense of urgency you can definitely feel as they are up by 3. But with that service error, now only goes down to 2 here. Let's see how NUNS, who is definitely at an advantage here with 2 sets in their bag so far. And Yan Bansil, their middle blocker, will return to serve for NU. Sharp serve there, and a service ace will give NUNS closer to FEU here. They are now only down by 1. Let's take a look at that replay. Sharp serve with the help of the net there. Yen Bansil scoring as well in terms of service aces. And she will serve once again. Bansil serving up by FEU. Ramos will give it to her middle. And that goes down the line. Clarice Loresco, middle blocker, one of the dependable players by far for the Diliman squad here. And fresh from that attack, she will return at the service line here. Clarice Loresco up by Marsh. Dailisan from behind, but Lopez was there. Quick by Arshaga, dug up by Marsh. Dailisan will try again, but Ramos is there. Alimasan will try, and down the line she did, scoring that 6th point for the FEU. Let's take a look. It was Lopez, by the way, who set that attack, but courtesy Eliza Alimen delivering that blow for FEU Diliman here. They are now quite in an early lead here in set number 3. And that service ace, courtesy of Clarice Loresco, will give FEU Diliman now a 4-point lead. And let's take a look at that sharp, strong serve there. courtesy of last season's middle blocker, Clarice Loresco. And of course, Coach Norman Miguel will want to call on his girls. Let's watch this. And we are back here between the matchup between NUNS and FEU Diliman. Now, the first two sets were in favor of NUNS, but we have been feeling a lot from FEU Diliman, especially after that service ace again from Clarice Loresco. And that would bring FEU to a 5-point lead now. Clarice Loresco, she is definitely proving to us how good of a player she is, but that service error, unfortunately, will give FEU a chance here to stop the bleeding. Coach RJ again reminding the girls of how important these errors are, as Kian Olango, star player and the team captain of NU, will serve that. Alimen will give it a go. It goes a little too aggressive there. NUNS closing down the lead here. And 5 serving 8. Kiki Olango is still serving for NUNS. Taking her time here, Kian will serve it up. Down the line. Service ace, courtesy of the team captain, Kian Olango. Just love the sense of athleticism and leadership Kian has been exemplifying so far for her teammates. And in the meantime, on the FEU side, some substitutions will be coming in. Sheila Pascual, who is another grade 10, will come in as Kiki Olango will send the ball in. Sharp serve. But Ramos will give it to Alonzo with a soft dip. Olango was there. Marsh from behind, and that works for Selena Marsh. What a find there. And a great adjustment mid-air. Let's take a look at this worthy of a replay attack there. Selena Marsh eventually landing that attack on that hole in the middle. And NUNS is now only down by 1. Coach RJ will call on this time. We'll be back. And we're back. You're still watching NUNS slowly erasing that early lead by the FEU Diliman, as Kiki Olango will return to serve with another service ace, courtesy of Kian Olango. She isn't done yet, proving to us why she is last season's MVP. What a sharp serve there by Kian Olango. And her teammates are loving it as she returns to tie the ball game here, all 8. And she will serve this again. This time goes a little too aggressive there. And the free point for FEU Diliman. 1-point lead now. This time, Rain Alonzo will give it a go. It goes a little outside. And we are tied again here in the ball game. Again, the NUNS really showing us much more composure here than their round 1 matchup against the FEU Diliman. But the baby Tamarills are still not letting this go. Ramos will give it quick to Arshaga, but dug up by NU. And NU will send the ball over. Ramos will set it up to his outside, and that works for FEU Lady Baby Tamarills, courtesy of Sheila Pascual, regaining their 1-point lead as this attack by Sheila Pascual breaking down the wall in front of her. And fresh from that attack, she will return at the service line. Up by NU. Marsh will give it a go, but dug up by FEU. Lopez this time around, and cross cross-court attack courtesy by Love Lopez. Let's take a look at that play. What a quick elevation and a quick finish there by Love Lopez. Regaining their lead now to 2 points. Sheila Pascual will serve. Let's see how NU will answer back. They did this time around. Courtesy of Pat Salazar with that quick swipe there. And this is very much worthy of a replay. There were no blockers in front of her because she was that quick. And fresh from that attack, she will now send the ball in here. Pat Salazar, middle blocker, down the line, service ace for Pat Salazar this time. Let's take a look at that strong serve there. And Lopez thought it was going out. And Pat Salazar will give it another go. This time, Lopez gives it in. A 1-2 play there by C.D. Ramos will work for FEU Diliman. And they regain their 1-point lead here. Again, just like that second set, this is a very much close game between these two teams here. As Arshaga will serve for FEU. A sharp serve there. Miranda with a one-hand serve. Goes outside. And a free point for FEU. Give them back the 2-point lead here. Pat Arshaga still serving for the Diliman squad. Up by Dailisan. Miranda with a quick to Bansil. And that works. Bien Bansil still making things happen for NUNS. Let's take a look at this replay. Great connection between Miranda and Bansil. And Karil Miranda, after that excellent set, will send the ball in here. Up by Pascual. Ramos will set it to Lopez, but the blockers were there. This time, Pascual will send it over. Up by NU. Miranda with a quick to Bansil. And again, Bansil scores for NU. Closing down the lead and tying the game here. 13-all. Bien Bansil really picking up the pace and tying the game for the white shirts as Miranda will send the ball in again. Ramos will set it to Lopez from the outside, but dug up by NU. Miranda to Marsh. Cross court, but dug up by FEU. Ball is still alive here. Let's see how Miranda will give it a go to Olamo. And Olamo finally answers back, regaining that lead there. Let's take a look at this worthy play by the team captain. And the Lady Baby Tamara just wasn't ready with this girl, Kiki Olamo. In the meantime, Karil Miranda is still serving for NU here. Consistent serves so far from Miranda. Lopez will give it a try. And that goes down the line. Finally stopping the bleeding for the run of NU here and tying the ball game again. 14-all. And C.D. Ramos this time will give it a go at the service line. C.D. serving up by NU. Quick by Bansil and still works. Bien Bansil still making things work for NUNS. Let's take a look at this replay. Miranda and Bansil really has this great connection, and we really love to see more of that in this third set. They are now up by 1 as Sel Marsh will return to serve. Lopez will receive it. Ramos gives it back to Lopez. But an attack error there will give NU now a 2-point lead here. And Sel Marsh will return to serve. And what a run so far here by NU. They are slowly pulling away from this very close game, as Marsh will send the ball in. Up by, and Lopez will set it to Pascual. And NU was there. Olao will try. And she did once again. This team captain is really not yet done. Let's take a look at this replay. Another stellar performance by Kian Olango, team captain. And this will lead Coach RJ for a timeout. We'll be back after this. And we're back. Score is 17-14. The NUNS Lady Bullpups are slowly pulling away. They are now up by 3 as Celine Marsh is still serving for the Bullpups. She will send the ball in. Ramos will give it to Lopez from behind, but dug up by Miranda. Olango with a soft tip, but blocked by Clarice Loresco, finally stopping that run by NU here. Let's take a look at that replay there. What a read by Clarice Loresco and maximizing her height. After all, she is last season's best middle blocker. As Lopez returns to serve, Marsh Miranda will set it quick to Bien Bensil. And Bensil is not yet done scoring for the Lady Bullpups here. Let's take a look at another great play there by Bien Bensil. What a play. And after that play, she will serve here. Bien Bensil really picking up the pace. They are up by 3. Let's see how Pascual will try. Dug up by Miranda. Olango will send it over. Ramos. Libero will set it back to Pascual, but blocked and off the block there. Courtesy this time of Sheila Pascual. Not letting the lead of NU grow any bigger here. And Pat Salazar and NUNS is up by 2. Meanwhile, Clarice Loresco will return to serve for FEU. Up by NU Miranda, quick to Olango, and Olango again delivers for the Lady Bullpups here. Brings back that lead to 3 points. What an elevation and a great show of athleticism from the team captain here. Kian Olango scoring another point for the NUNS here. And she will send the ball in here. Lopez will give it a go. Ramos sets it to Pascual. A little too aggressive. Goes out. And NUNS slowly establishing a comfortable lead here. They are now up by 4 as Eliza Alimen will come back in for Pascual. Meanwhile, this team captain, Kian Olango, has definitely been making things happen, will be serving at this point. Sharp serve by Olango. This time Alonzo, but blocked by NU. Alimen will give it a go. And down the line attack, Eliza Alimen, fresh from coming in, will score right away for FEU Diliman. What a tiny substitutions, and Seb Neche will be coming in as Kian Olango will be sitting out for a while, resting for a bit. And some substitutions as well. Cés Tumayo will be coming in for FEU as she will be sending this ball in. Again, 17 serving 20. They are down by 3. And we really can feel how important this game is for both our teams. So far, this is a very close game. And we love to see more of this high school volleyball action. So we want to thank you for tuning in live, only here in the Pilipinas Live. And that block, courtesy of Pat Salazar, give NUNS slowly seeing the end of the tunnel here. They are now 4 points away. The first 2 sets are in their favor. So they are looking on ending this match in this third set, as Denday Lisan, who has been consistent scorer, give that point away after that service error. Coach Norman, again, these errors have been costly for both our teams. In the meantime, Eliza Alumen will give it a go at the service line. Strong serve there. And Serneche off the block, fresh from that substitution, will score right away. And the NUNS, through their smiles, you knew they are now 3 points away from this win. Sorry, 3 points away from this win, as Salazar will give it a go at the service line. Tumaya quick to her middle, but up by NU. Serneche will try again. This time dug up by FEU. Lopez, blocked. This time by Bien Bansin. This girl has really been contributing a lot for NU so far. Let's take a look at that solid block. Courtesy of Bien Bansin. And Pat Salazar, 2 points away, will send the ball in. Tumaya will send it to Love Lopez, and cross-court attack. Love Lopez, and the FEU demand telling us the game is not yet done. Let's take a look at that play there. Lopez slightly above those blockers, and finishing that play right away as Pat Arshaga will return to serve. Up by Lisan, and a poor miscommunication on NU will give another free point for FEU. Again, this Diliman squad is not yet letting this game go, as Pat Arshaga remains to serve for FEU. But in the meantime, Coach Norman would want to make things sure here. He will call on this timeout. We'll be back. We're back. Score is 23-20. FEU Diliman so far at a run here, although they are down by 3, as Pat Arshaga, service error, unfortunately is not helping them, and will bring NUNS to its match point. What a turn of events here in our second round of eliminations. Again, NUNS is currently at their number 4 spot, while FEU is at number 2. In their round 1 matchup, it was the FEU who went home with a victory. But NUNS so far is riding a different ending here, as Karil Miranda will send the ball in at match point. Tumaya will give it to Lopez, and Lopez again not yet letting this game go. 21-24, Love Lopez. Really the heart of this FEU Lady Baby Tamaros. Not giving up just yet in this ball game. So far, those 2 sets, our 3 sets so far, have been very close. And we love to see this kind of high school volleyball action, especially as we welcome this second round of elimination. This time, CD Ramos in your screens will be sending the ball over as they save the match point of NU. This time around, Miranda to Marsh with a soft tip, and that smart off-the-block attack will deliver the final blow for the NUNS Lady Bullpups. And ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at that final play there. Of Celine Marsh. She is last season's best outside spiker, and we can definitely see why in the way she and the rest of the Lady Bullpups played today. Again, round 1 was in favor of FEU Diliman, but these Lady Bullpups were able to rewrite a different ending in this second round, as they were able to manage a straight set win against the number 2 seed in our tournament. And we want to take a look at these players shaking their hands. But before that, let's take a look at what happened in that set number 3 at the start of the set. We feel the sense of urgency coming from Lopez, who has White and the rest of the FEU Diliman Baby Camerals who have established an early lead, but it was the determination of the NUNS Lady Bullpups that were able to manage a comeback at the middle until the end of set number 3, and eventually set number 3, along just like those first 2 sets, were in favor of the NUNS Lady Bullpups. Let's take a look at our scores here: 25-20, 29-27, and 25-21. And we're back after that thrilling matchup between the NUNS and the FEU Diliman. It was the NUNS Lady Bullpups who managed to conquer finally and avenge their round 1 loss against the currently number 2 seed here in season 86. And of course, leading the NUNS Lady Bullpups is none other than their team captain and last season's most valuable player. We have Kian Olango, and showing such great leadership and setting an example for her teammates, who showed much determination against the FEU Diliman in today's game. We really are welcoming 2024 with so much passion, and this is none other than Kian Olango joining us in the panel this afternoon. Kiki, unang-una, congratulations. Anong pakiramdam na finally naibawi niyo yung pagkatalo niyo sa round 1 against FEU?
Parang big win po talaga sa amin. Actually, goal po namin na ipanalo lahat ng games hanggat sa mga kaya po namin.
Ayan, sabi mo, goal nyo, maipanalo yung the rest of your games. Ngayon, kakaumpisa pa lang ng round 2, na ipanalo nyo na agad. Ano pa yung pwede naming abangan sa'yo at sa team on the rest of the season?
Bawing-boy po kami ngayon, and support nyo lang po kami.
Okay, may gusto ko bang batiin sa mga nanonood ng ating live broadcast?
Binabati ko po yung mama ko, yung kuya ko po na pogi. Tapos yung papa ko po sa Leyte, and sila Tita Sailin, Tito Jeboy, and Ate Yasmin po.
Okay, with that, once again, Kiki, congratulations on your very much deserved win. Ladies and gentlemen, the player of the game is none other than Kian Olango, and our high school volleyball action is not yet over in this very much action-packed Sunday. Later on, as shown in your screens, the Adamson Baby Falcons are now readying as they will take